Boeing's dark year. Inside the Boeing 787 Ahmedabad crash and the crisis of confidence. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner once symbolized the future of flight, sleek, efficient, and cutting-edge, but on June 12, 2025, that image crashed over Ahmedabad, India. Air India Flight AI-171, a Boeing 787-8, went down just seconds after takeoff. Over 240 souls on board, and only one survived. This tragedy marked the very first fatal crash of the 787. Now, the entire Boeing brand faces a dire crisis of confidence. Let's dig into what really happened, what went wrong, and why is Boeing's future on the line. The crash was sudden and devastating. Flight AI-171 climbed only 32 seconds before crashing into a college hostel, triggering a massive fireball. Out of 242 on board, 241 perished. One British Indian man survived with severe injuries. Ground casualties included students and residents nearby. Flight recorders have been recovered. Investigations zero in on engine failure, control surfaces like flaps, and landing gear troubles. The entire 787-8 fleet is now under close watch. But is this crash just an isolated nightmare, or part of a larger pattern troubling Boeing for years now? Remember the 737 MAX disasters in 2018 and 2019? Over 346 lives lost. Those crashes brought Boeing intense scrutiny and a $1.1 billion settlement for negligence. The 787 Dreamliner, launched in 2011, had a spotless safety record until now. This crash tests if Boeing has truly learned from past mistakes. So what really went wrong inside Boeing's walls? It's not just bad luck. Experts point to serious internal cracks. Cost-cutting and bloated management layers are slowing innovation. Elon Musk even said Boeing has too many managers, stifling the very engineers who keep planes safe. Aging engineering teams and process shortcuts mean quality checks may have slipped, especially under pressure to meet deadlines and certification requirements. Add to that a strained global supply chain. Outsourcing critical parts worldwide brings variability in quality that's tough to control. And regulatory oversight? After the 737 MAX grounding, questions remain if regulators truly fix the core design and certification flaws. India's Directorate General of Civil Aviation suspects dual-engine failure or flap issues might have doomed Flight AI-171 in its first critical moments. The human cost is staggering. 169 Indians, 53 Britons, plus Portuguese, Canadian citizens, and locals, all gone in an instant. A British family of 4 was among the victims, amplifying grief worldwide. These aren't numbers, they're loved ones, dreams, and futures lost. Boeing, GE Aerospace, and investigators from India and the US are probing the disaster. Boeing has promised full cooperation, but critics remain skeptical. What's next? India may ground all 787-8s pending a safety review. Global regulators like the FAA and EASA are watching closely. Boeing's stock and reputation hang in the balance. Yet, the company insists that flying remains safer than ever, with accident rates down 65% over 20 years. The real challenge lies ahead, restoring public trust in Boeing's safety standards and in the regulators meant to keep us safe up in the air. The Ahmedabad crash is not just a disaster, it's a wake-up call. For Boeing, regulators, and you, trusting those flying machines every day. We demand accountability, transparency, and safety prioritized over profits and shortcuts. What do you think? Can Boeing regain your trust? Like, share, and subscribe to stay ahead of aviation news and safety updates. Stay vigilant, demand change, and above all, fly safe.